Ah, we go live. Yes, we go live. Bit of a different setup today. So I don't really pay very close attention to football or sports in particular, but apparently someone made some big win or loss or something happened football wise because there's an absolute fucking racket going on outside. There's it's like hundreds of people going down the streets all chanting and shouting and honking horns and making lots of noise. There was police sirens out there. There was a police helicopter. The amount of noise was just ridiculous. Um, so so what I did was yeah, I just pumped up a chiller to like the max that it could go just to get the room as cold as possible, and I've just shut the window. Now I'm on borrowed time before it warms back up, but at least that noise isn't there. My God, really, really loud. God. Well, anyway, you shouldn't be able to hear a fan. I've got denoiser and windows shut. Much better now. But at some point when it gets hot enough, I'll have to open the window again, and hopefully they've calmed down by then. I don't know what happened. I guess someone made a really big win or something. Did I follow the ESC? ESC, like the escape button on my keyboard? I don't think I did. But anyway, I'm going to start from the start. We have Hunter, high quality. We have Michael M, have a. Grace, have a. High quality. I did mention it, actually. I did. Well, it is Sunday today, isn't it? Oh, I think my mum was watching some of it. I didn't see a lot of it. I don't think we did particularly well. we very rarely do. Oh, thank God for that. And the thing is, this isn't screaming children. This is grown men, probably older than I am, screaming and screaming about a football game. Like, I don't want to be like a killjoy or whatever, but wow, there comes a point where when I'm sort of like looking down on like, wow, an adult is behaving like that, then things are pretty bad. I mean, I've got a pretty, I'm pretty out there for someone who's about 30. But these are, grown men screaming and screaming about, I don't know, someone kicked a ball one way or something. I don't get it. Oh, they often do get done dirty, actually. Like, there's always, because my mum watches it, or she often watches it anyway. I have been somewhat exposed to it, and I've seen that there's always sort of fishy business that goes on. All these countries sort of have each other's backs and like prop each other up, and we're very low on the list. We're like, most of Europe doesn't really like us. We're sort of we're kind of yeah, and so we don't tend to do so well in that. Well, anyway. Yeah, usually I don't really pay a lot of attention, but my mum watches it, and I do catch bits of it here and there. There's not everything was like terrible on it, but wow, it does get a bit grating on the ears when everything's so dramatic on that. It's like it becomes a bit of an assault on the senses. But anyway, let's load. Yeah, I don't mean to be a killjoy anyway. But my God, these football fans are just the noise out there. It's always so aggressive, the chants as well. If I'd won, I'd be like, yay, really happy. But it has this sort of menacing aura to it. It's just shouting. And also, I hate this little cursor they've got on my screen. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move it around on the right, in the middle. Why do I have specifically set Steam to not show a cursor, but the game has put one there anyway. I really don't like that. Minor thing that gets on my nerves, but yeah. I'm trying to move you away and turn the mouse off so we don't see you. There we go. Ooh, peace and quiet. I don't want to sound like an old man. I'm only, 30 isn't that old, but like, I just don't get it. Just grown men just screaming and crying about football. It just, I don't know. It's not my thing, I guess. I think so. Okay, no harm done though. I put the chiller on, just jacked up the settings to just cool the room down, and I've shut the window. And all that noise is just gone. And I still have a denoiser if they start honking the horns again, so there we go. So progress-wise on this, let me get up there so I can quickly see the map. I think we did the chess area, basically. Yeah, we pretty much did everything there was to do there. This little grayed out bit on the right, we can't go there yet. It needs a different key. The only thing I'm not really satisfied with here is that top hallway, the one with the little green dot on. I might be able to focus in on it. Yeah, that one. Yeah, there's like 2 herbs there, but there's 4 different zombies. So we're just holding off on that for now. Oh, God, I will. Oh, no, you were talking to AC. Let's see. Equality fortune. I have crafted 3 batches of magnum ammo and 1 batch of rifle. This is a very high quality fortune. So you sort of made them? This is great fortune. Definitely. Magnum must be saved up for the tyrant that will... Well, I hopefully AC isn't going to have a tyrant attack him, but if he does, at least we know he's prepared. Okay. Yeah, downstairs outside we need a battery for a lift, but we don't have that yet. I think we just have to go through where the painting is. And if I remember correctly, things start getting a bit trickier at that point. It gets ramped up. I wonder if AC has seen much of English football fans. They get really fucking loud. I was talking about them earlier. They just, oh my God. Screaming, shouting. Ooh. Had to shut the window, and I've had that open for days because it's been hot, but like... Exactly. Okay, let me take that. Oh, I recorded the whole, I recorded the Venator, by the way. It's very high quality. I'm unsure of when to show it, really, when we will get the most sort of, Venator-minded people. Particularly Hyperdeath, we gotta have him at some point. So I guess they're similar over there. I just chanting, shouting, honking horns. It's always got this sort of aggressive undertone to it as well, and just shouting it out, and just, oh, my team, yeah. Just, oh my God. And this is grown men. It's over a fucking football game. I don't... they won't get excited or, They won't take to the streets over certain other things that are happening here, but oh god, they will over someone kicking a ball. Oh my god. Okay, I will leave a video then because it's quite a long one. It's about 17 minutes. I don't mind doing that when there's like, you know, Hyperdeath and like the Venator people. But it seems like a bit of a waste when there's you know, not that many people who are gonna see it. Oh yeah. You get... That's the thing, like, thankfully, I will give them credit, the ones outside right now, nothing's got violent, but it does happen. So, they sound like basically the same deal then. I honestly thought that was just something exclusive to us. I didn't realize that... Well, I'm not going to say exclusive to us, I know they do in the rest of Europe, but I didn't know that the American ones got like that. For some reason, I thought they might be less like that, but I guess not. Oh my god. I don't follow football at all, I have to say. Not even a bit. I don't have any strong dislike for it. Well, but like, I don't get it. Well, anyway. We are gonna bring a shotgun because we're just out of handgun ammo, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get quite... I don't want to say nasty. Should we say hairy? Yeah. Anyway, for anyone who might have conked out during the last bits of this, I don't actually think anyone here did. We completed these two statues. One of them has quite a physique on it. And it took down the painting of Dr. Marcus, which used to be here. And it revealed this doorway behind it. I would describe it as that, yeah. I guess American football's a bit different. I don't think they really kick the ball as such. It's kind of a bit like rugby in America. I would say game-wise, the closest thing that we have to American football is probably rugby. Because that's more where people sort of charge into each other and kind of grab the ball off each other. Our football, it's all strictly done with the feet. And I think people trip each other up as well. They're not supposed to, but yeah. Yeah, but it sounds like they behave the same way anyway. Yeah, that's... When I say football, I mean the white ball with the black dots on it. That's football for us. American football is really more like rugby. I think that's... Well, I say that I don't really know the rules of it because I'm not a big sports person, but I think it follows that... Oh, God. I forgot about him. It follows that a bit more closely. The chuds are definitely the same. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, they might play different, but from the sounds of it, I mean, I could recognize what you were talking about when you were saying... And it seemed like you could recognize what I was talking about when I was describing the ones outside, so... Same old shots. This looks like it might be some sort of control device. Thank God Sinister isn't here. It's broken and isn't working anymore. Oh! Oh no, it's locked. Oh no. I'm hoping I can run past everything here. Oh my god. Okay, we're not poisoned. I don't know what the play is here. Do we want to kill those? Do we want to run away? This music doesn't sound very welcoming. Oh my god. Also high quality, Michaela. We have 5 memberships here. Ari loves you. I hoped I pronounced that right. He got one. Or she got one? I'm not sure. Nightwolf, Red, Overburned Toast, and Yay High. High quality. High quality. Correctional Institute Inmates List. Matthews K. Deceased. Disposal complete. Midge? Midge? Midge D. What, like midget? Midge D. Deceased. Disposal complete. Keith W. Preserved as specimen. Savage C. Transported to research facilities. Royce M. Transported to research facilities. Or research? Research? I say that differently depending on where the word is. Davids A. Preserved as specimen. Clark A. Transported to research facilities. Ellens J. Transported to research facilities. Terrence O. Deceased. Disposal complete. Kate A. Transported to Arklay Laboratory. Arklay Laboratory is, I believe, the one in Resident Evil 1. Jerry 0. Deceased. Disposal complete. There's a lot of deceased going on there. I think that may have been Savage Cabbage. What did they do with him again? He's in the research facilities. That about makes sense. Scott S. Transported to research facilities. Mitchell F. Yeah, research facilities. Kerry T. Transported to Arklay Laboratory. And Roberts went to the facilities. Transported individuals to be deleted from the records. So bad things going on here. If all the chains of the dungeon didn't already sort of tell that. Yeah, this place is kind of ominous, I guess. We're not gonna save. We've only just saved not that long away ago. How was everyone's chi, anyway? But yeah, I don't really see the football as any different if I started screaming about fucking Grace Ashcroft stopping Elpis or something. It doesn't seem to register to them that it's not a real thing. It's just a game. I don't know. High quality, Hunter. High quality. Free havers. Free havers. Oh, things get rough around here, I remember. I don't remember the exact things, but I remember things. It's a large air vent. You can't reach it by yourself. Okay, I think I'm just gonna... Oh, do I kill those spiders? I can't remember if they replaced them. I think we're not gonna throw this away yet. I was considering reloading and maybe I kill the spiders, but we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna try and just run around. If she gets badly damaged, we will. But yeah. Okay, so far so good. And if they replace those, then it's definitely worth not wasting the ammo. Also, we could get her to take that, right? And we could currently we have ink ribbons sort of split into 2 stacks. We can do a sort of trick that I would often use in Outbreak, which is to just put them into 1 stack. It does mean only 1 player gets them, but being real here, no one actually needs them right now, so... Okay. Maybe we actually give her the shotgun right now? Because if she's gonna go through and is... Well, I don't want to spoil it. I guess I kind of am indirectly by, I feel the need to have a shotgun on her. Put it that way. It's a large air vent. Rebecca could probably reach it if she stood on Billy's shoulders. Here we go.
I'm almost there.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
So I don't know what the scientific value of all this was, but some quirky business has been going on here. And I don't think it was the kind that anyone enjoyed either. This must be some kind of torture device. Water has collected at the bottom of a well. Now I may have made a terrible mistake giving the shotgun to her. I don't know. Torture device. The spikes are encrusted with old, dried blood. About the power regulator. Due to the recent lightning strike, the power regulator continues to be inoperative. It wouldn't really matter about the power, except for the fact that the boiler room equipment is on the same grid. The equipment is so run down, I'll probably have to have it fixed up all the time. Okay, if you wish to exit rapidly, set the indicator to 70. Check first though that everything is connected to the chain. I'm in that weird spot where I don't remember exactly how things go, I just know that there's rough stuff ahead. This is an electric chair. The chair is scarred with numerous claw marks. Looks like a big axe. Why not take that? That could be pretty effective. Power supply control panel. This panel looks like it controls the electric voltage in the room. We're not gonna adjust you yet. It's locked. Okay, I guess we will then. So we want you to be 70. I don't remember this being a particularly difficult one. It's just sort of fiddle about a bit and you get it right in the end. Oh, that went down way too much, didn't it? Oh! Well, there we go, first try. look at that. You might remember that area.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
Oh no.
It just doesn't make sense. Do you honestly believe this to be the real identity of that crazy young man? Impossible. But if somehow it is true, then Umbrella will be finished.
If the old conspiracy against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not to mention ours, too. So, the time has come at last.
What are you going to do?
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I recall, URC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
Okay then.
I can't. Hold on.
Okay. The bad news is I've kind of fucked myself. See, I couldn't... Do you remember who was here when I fought the centipede? And I put all the guns and all the bullets on her, and then she was in a position where she couldn't use them? Well, I've done the same thing here. I gave her the shotgun. I didn't really remember... I thought she might have to fight some monkeys, basically. And those monkeys, they might look goofy, but they're really fucking mean from what I remember. Yeah, so we got a knife. And we've got to fight, well, various things. So we're probably going to have to load. That's not the end of the world. We didn't really do a lot. We can just skim through the files. I am curious. Oh. Yeah, we really don't want to have just a knife with them. like, really not at all. Yeah, a knife is not gonna... It's not gonna do the job. Oh my god. They're quick and jumpy and annoying as well. I'm gonna reload in a minute. But are the spiders here? Okay, they are. Which means it might be worth killing them. See, that's another thing I wasn't sure of. I thought that they might be replaced by monkeys.
Resident Evil.
And so that's why I was reluctant to shoot them, because I was thinking, well, if you're going to get replaced by them anyway, why bother killing you? You know, let's just wait for you to get replaced and just run around you in the meantime. Well, we now know that's not the case. They're still going to be there. So I have to decide if I can be asked killing them? I might? The other thing for the important thing is that we do not put the shotgun on Rebecca this time. It's not a huge loss. I'm not really... I wouldn't even say I'm annoyed about it because we did nothing that really took any effort or time. But yeah, we definitely don't want to put the shotgun on her. We may also want to... oh, I don't know. It's going to be a tough part, I think. Well, we're going to give him the shotgun. And now I just have to decide, really, do I want to kill the spiders or not? And even then, there's also like, okay, well, what monkeys do I want to take care of? And some of you, people who haven't played this might be looking at this thinking like, why is he so afraid of the monkeys? They're just like, it's just a monkey, you know? It's not that big. It's not that tough. They're very tanky, very tanky, and they're a pain in the ass. With that said, I think any of them that we're not going to really go past too much, I think we'll just, you know, try and run. Sorry, I cannot English. We'll just try and run past them, I guess. Oh, they're really tanky. They're not the most balanced of Resident Evil enemies. Like, I would say they're worse than the hunters, definitely. At least from my memory, they're pretty bad. They're not good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should I just leave this here, maybe? I think I will. Yeah, I am going to count on just taking everything from that area and not returning to it and leaving the monkey in place. I can't decide if I want to kill the spiders or not, but I'm leaning towards leaving them. Oh yeah, that's the thing. They climb on your back and you can't get this fucker off. It's, oh my god. I'm going to say, if I get hit, maybe I shoot these. If I don't, I just continue to run. Because they seem fairly avoidable, don't they? And you can see why I wasn't particularly annoyed, because we really haven't done anything here that's sort of, oh god, you've got to, you know, look at the file and skip it again. It's hardly a big deal. I'm trying to read the... But am I wrong? There was a file here, right? Maybe there wasn't? Either way, we got to get Rebecca here. And it makes sense to get the running away thing done first, so we know we got that, then we can continue with whatever else. But yeah, things definitely get difficult now. There's going to be monkeys around. Oh god. And the monkeys are a lot worse than the zombies. They really are. We're gonna exchange the... what do you call them? So I don't feel we're gonna need to carry them as Billy. And actually, that should allow me to check the typewriter as him. Because now he can't save anyway, so it's, I can just spam away. And I think I have to assume there was no file there.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
How is it? Oh no, I already asked about everyone's chi. Chi is very important, though. So. Okay, this time he's got the shotgun, which he's gonna need. I forget if there's anything much we're gonna have to do as him other than just run around and take the long way around to her. Not yet. Let's make sure he's got space. And he does. We can skip the cutscenes as well, so we really, we haven't lost really anything. Oh yeah, we've got this amazingly difficult puzzle here, which is we first timed, so there's that. And this must be the file I was thinking about. I knew there was a file, like just, yeah. Anything to take? I don't think so. So I think it's up, up, down, up, up. Yeah, there we go. And so several doors are unlocked. That's actually a path back to the mansion, if I remember correctly. We got some William and Albert here. And Marcus, apparently.
I have already...
It just doesn't make sense.
Okay, so that's where Rebecca is. Now they're playing this music and you'll hear her going, "Oh, Billy, help," but I don't think we actually have to rush. That could be a costly mistake if I'm wrong, but I don't think we do. So... I don't think we can jump down the hole. I think we have to go where that steam was and sort of go a long way around to get to her. So that's what we're going to try. Now, when your player is attacked while you're in a different room, they do call for help, though. And you do have to sort something out. But in this situation, I don't think we have to worry. Oh, go good. Hell nah! Okay. We're alright. We're alright. Okay, now the easiest way there. It's not going to be that, I don't think. Upstairs. I think we want to go down. Oh, I seem to remember an arse ton of zombies here, so that might that might be problematic. We will see. Oh god. Let's see. I don't think we're actually on a timer. There might be an easier way if we go this way. I don't know. It depends if those zombies are still in that pathway with the herbs. If they are, then I might need to go back the other way because I'm not going to get through them without getting munched up. Oh. See, I almost adjusted the volume now on the thing. Okay, so they're not, but as you can see, we got some friends. Now, I think it could be to our benefit to kill them. Because that then allows us to go around here and bypass some of the, you know, the cunty things and get the herbs. Could be good fortune. Or we run for it. You know, in a way, they might be a bit easier to get around than the zombies. I think the smart thing to do would be to carry some shotgun ammo just in case. If I see that they are landing lots of hits on me and I'm not able to effectively run around them, then I can just turn around and shoot them in the face. So, there's that. I hope her grip is strong because she's gonna have to hold on a little bit. So yeah, similar to what we usually do, we will try and run. Failing that, we just kill. We'll also try and nab those herbs along the way. I would have to agree. Billy, help. Billy, help. They only recorded like one line through the whole game for that as well. Oh, you can't. You can't. Get off. Get off. I can't see. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh my god. And now we got a clear path here as well, which I seem to remember using this place quite a lot, which was kind of why I wanted this place to be clear. And you can see why I didn't want to kill the zombies here as well, because that's 4 zombies worth of ammo, which would have been quite a lot. And they're just replaced with these anyway, so it's like kind of pointless killing them. The handrail has collapsed. From the looks of it, it didn't just rot away either. Great. We might have more along the way. I don't really remember. We do. But it seems like we could probably just leave him there. So, for anyone who was maybe curious, maybe a little confused, see this place, I could have gone through the door that's behind me, and that would have been the quicker way, but there were a load of zombies there that I couldn't really run around. And I didn't really want to have to waste my ammo on them as well, so I opted to just clear out the monkeys, and now we have a safe path there. But we're not out of the woods yet. I am. I'm coming over. We'll get this sorted out. Oh. Now, I seem to remember this being an area where you're gonna want to kill them. I think there might be a puzzle here, so you're just not gonna do that with that on your back. Quite literally. I got an achievement for shooting it down in the air as well. Right, just stay the fuck down already. Okay. They're not as bad as I remember them being. It was right at the height of his jump as well. Oh! Stay down. Right. Yeah, we have this puzzle here which would be absolutely fucking miserable with them on your back, so I'm very glad that I didn't, leave them. Oh, handgun ammo goes well with rice. We need more room, but I think we've got to her. And then these stairs, I guess they lead... I'm not entirely sure. We will see. Oh, it's very fucky, I remember it being. Very fucky.
Rebecca! Hang on. I'll pull you up.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
Rebecca.
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
It was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point. Some died from the heat. Others were killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived. Only, there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
Please, sir! Cease fire immediately!
Shut up! Do it!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
Yeah, I was about to say, that really looked a lot like some of the sort of assets from Resident Evil 5, didn't it? Like the area looked similar, even the kind of sort of high contrast color filter. It all looked very similar to me. Possibly even some of the people, like the models they use. A curious fortune. Goes to show that we never really know. And you know, given that, I guess this would have been early 2000s, maybe 2002-ish, 1, I'm not sure. 5 would be, what, 2007, I think? Kind of pans out. There's only a few years really between them. Anyway, we did it. We got her back. We got Law. Oh, and that also reminded me, the hunter here did some digging. And remember when I was like, oh, I swear his voice is that of Chris's in Resident Evil 5. So it turned out he's definitely not. You can hear it. But there was a reason that I thought this. Apparently in one of the Umbrella Chronicles games, I think there's only one actually. There's 2, but the other's called something different. Anyway, in Umbrella Chronicles, I think he's in that, and in that one, he's voiced by Chris from Resident Evil 5. And you can hear it, you can recognize him. But yeah, that's what had me confused. I must have heard someone talking about that, and just figured they meant this. And yeah. So he's not in this game, but in Umbrella Chronicles, I think he is. Okay, I'm not doing anything there yet. We have done quite well, though. We got the monkeys without getting, like, massively damaged. I would have to agree. Also, a wide hole gapes before me. The product of a ceiling's collapse. Terrible fortune. It's a wooden box. It looks like it was once filled with gunpowder. Very AC-503 fortune. That, I think, is an ink ribbon, so we could probably have her take that. It's a curious fortune. It goes to show that you can just have a tell, and you have a know, and have her, basically. Okay, so we have 2 slots. That's not a huge amount. We might have to make some trips back to the main area. Drop a few things off. But that's okay. I'm not sure if I want to save yet. I can never really tell. Exactly, like you can tell, like it's just Chris. It's not him. Okay, the good thing. The room in the upper left here, that's where we gave her the lift. And the good thing is, because we just took everything there, we don't need to go back there. And we don't have to deal with the monkey that's left. So that's some ammo saved. We have spiders in the hall that we can hopefully run around. Hopefully. Also, we may be able to bypass them entirely. It's a bit of a workaround, but that could be done. There's some good fortunes here that go well with rice. I do remember tough stuff ahead. I think we'll get that puzzle done, and we'll take it from there. Because I don't think anyone's going to attack us at the moment. Would make sense to save after the puzzle rather than having to do it all over if we get killed. And we can have a little peek at things as well. So if I remember correctly, this one, there's these animals, and you have to pick, like... It's kind of like a food chain. And you have to pick, like, okay, the eagle kills the snake, and then the snake kills the bunny, or whatever the fuck it was. I forget now. Something or the other. I'm also going to check where these lead. Because I genuinely don't remember this one. I don't think we came from here, so... Oh. Okay, something tells me that place is voodoo. So we're leaving that. Exactly, like... It's kind of a bit like, you know, those Silent Hill puzzles where there's not necessarily a clear answer and you might disagree with the answer. It's kind of like that, if I remember correctly. We're gonna have her take the handgun ammo. In fact, I think she's the only one with a handgun right now. Mine, I dropped off to make sure I had room to just loot everything. So where does it begin? I dance freely through the air, capturing a legless prey. Okay, you pick up a snake. The snake is here. I creep up on my victims in legless silence and conquer even the mightiest of kins with my poison. There's a dog over here and a cat. I am the kin of all I survey. No creature can escape my grasp. Okay, so he's the top. Then the snake. Then the snake is picked up by the bird. And then the bird is... I don't know. Something or the other? My sharp wits allow me to bring down even the greatest horned beast. Okay, the horned beast has got to be you? I stand tall on the earth, with horns proudly displayed. Good for you, but like, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so we're looking for, I don't know, who kills the snake, I guess? So he kills the deer, or the buck, or whatever the fuck it is. But that doesn't seem to have any place in the food chain. No amount of cunning can match the speed of my supple limbs. Okay, so he outruns you. I think the horse is like the top of the thing. Okay. Give me a minute. So let's say that ironically you're at the bottom because you get killed by the snake. I remember this being fucking fiddly. I cannot English. Okay, so you killed by snake. who was picked up by bird? But then who the fuck kills the bird? Oh, wait, okay, I think we've already got it wrong. Hold on. Bird. I dance freely through the air, capturing a legless prey. Well, okay, but then who kills you? Oh my god. Maybe we've got this in the wrong order. I think the lion or whatever it is at the top, yeah. I hate how fiddly it is as well. Okay, so that was the snake. Here the bird is, there's no clue as to who kills the bird, though. Or him. So maybe they're the beginning and the end. Yeah, maybe we start with you and then we end with the bird? I forget this one exactly. Who did we set off last? I think we set the bird off, and we have no idea who that kills. Okay, I'm thinking we start or end with the bird and the deer, because they don't have fins, do they? So let's say we start with the deer, or whatever the fuck that is. He is killed by wolf. Wolf is outrun by horse. Who kills the horse? You, maybe? And you are killed by snake, who is then killed by bird. I think that's about right. I don't know if there's a quick way to reset this or not. I really, really hope there is. I don't want to have to do them all out. Oh my god. Well, it kind of uses them all up then as well, doesn't it? So it should work out, I think. I'm just really hoping they reset. Oh, thank fuck, I think they are. Okay. So, deer. The only thing I don't get is why does the lion kill the deer? Sorry, why does the lion kill the horse? Can't the horse just run away? Okay, deer. I don't think that is a deer, by the way, but nah. Killed by wolf. Wolf is defeated or outran, I guess, by a horse who, despite being able to outrun a wolf, apparently can't outrun you for some reason. No creature can escape my grasp. Okay, so you're quicker than a horse? I kind of doubt that, but we go with it. And then the snake kills you. And then the snake is just picked up in the air and just flung around by the bird. I think this is it. Ah, there we go, there we go. See, there's bits that, like, don't necessarily... Why do you catch the horse? I swear, like, I'm pretty sure a horse would be quicker than that, but... That is true, that is true. Maybe a horse might be better, like, for a long-term thing, but, like, for a short burst, it might, you know, just have the edge on just chasing it. I don't know if I want to save yet. I might want to ferry over equipment back and forth. In fact, I think I probably do. I can never really tell, but I think I do. I really can have a tell. I need to piss. I will make some decisions then, and I will be back in a moment. I have returned. I have returned. They kind of do, don't they? Like, the eagle will not be outrun by anyone. So, they cook the books a bit. Oh, I outrun this. I do this. I'm kin of this. I'm kin of everything. Yet the snake kills me. And, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I guess it just goes to show that you can have a tell. Now, one of these rooms may or may not be cursed. So, I probably want to, not go in there yet. I don't remember. They might not even be. I think one of them is. If not both of them. And down these stairs is definitely cursed. Maybe I want to look first at just securing a sort of way back. And putting some things back in position. Although, she still has slots on her. And, or at least a slot. Possibly two if I reload her handgun. So we might be able to get a bit more here. I think it's time for a save then. My brother has brought over another Coke as well, which is said to go well with rice. There we go. Good feng shui here. I don't know where that flowing water sound is coming from. I like the feng shui though. Feng shui. What are your thoughts on feng shui, Hunter? I feel like feng shui is pretty good. I do have a pretty strong feeling, memory feeling, whatever you want to call it, that this area is somewhat diabolical. I seem to remember having trouble there. I don't know why. Well, where do we? I mean, we could do. I guess if I were to drop things off here, I could clear that out now. And that could be done. And that way I've got room to sort things out there. Because I don't think this area becomes particularly aggro. Feng Shui does have a lot of Feng Shui. We just have to make sure we can get everything. So there the 4 herbs are there, the ink ribbon is. I think that's all of that. That is true, it does have Feng Shui. It does have Feng Shui. I'm gonna take people here one by one.
Roger.
Because I don't want to get caught behind and get attacked. You know, if I go one by one, that's one less target for the enemy to attack, right? So we know there's a spider here. Two, actually. But they're not the big thing. There's some of these fucks here, which I remembered. Oh, you absolute cunt. I think I could just shank him now. No, I fucking hate you. Oh, okay, that's it. Fuck you. Little bastard. Okay. There we go, we got a locker key. This looks like drainage from a factory. What factory? That's a bit of he doesn't know about a factory yet. But water flows through the darkness. Okay, area clear. What is worse? Spoiler alert. We might want to bring over a healthcare as Rebecca at this rate. I seem to remember some loot here though, that was good. Exactly. These guns are probably just waiting to be disposed of. They all look pretty beat up. That is just such a lame excuse not to take one. It looks pretty beat up. I don't know if it would work. It probably wouldn't. Like, you're not even going to try them? There's a fucking AK-47 that could be... This could be a fucking treasure trove if even one or two of these worked. And he's not going to try any of them because they look pretty beat up. We got an MP5, an AK-47, we got all sorts of machine guns and things. There's even more stuff on the side. He won't even try one of them because they look pretty beat up. That is the lamest excuse they've ever used. And then they're pretty beat up. I can't. They're kind of beat up, you know. They might not work. These guns have been taken apart. Parts and gunpowder lie scattered all over the place. Also, maybe think about putting them back together then. Okay, I get it. You're not a gun expert, neither am I. I wouldn't have the first clue. But if my life depended on it, I'd have a look at seeing if I could figure it out. Because, this could literally save their lives. This weapon looks like it's being repaired. One of the parts is missing, rendering it useless. You cannot carry this item now. Magnum ammo. Take the shotgun ammo, I will. This weapon looks like it... Okay.